Move more together for you, your team, and a good cause. Join the Movivo Move Days, the ultimate health challenge during Lent, and win exclusive prizes. Collect points for 45 days in the Movivo app, together with your colleagues or in your own personal way. Whether it's through your favorite sports, breathing exercises, giving up sugar, or ice bathing, every point counts. Are you ready?
Very warm welcome to every single one of you joining today's Do It Day interactive session. We find ourselves right in the thick of the Move Days. We have officially reached the halfway point now, and yes, a massive amount of points have already been collected by you all so far. Huge congratulations to all of you who are working so incredibly hard, who are sticking to your daily routines, and who are managing to not only create brand new habits, but also to keep them going for the long term. Over the course of the last several years, we have received a very large number of different responses and feedback regarding our daily challenges. What has particularly stood out among all of them are the animal moves. Yes, those specific animal movements that we have been imitating in our videos, whether we were working in the office or even while we were spending time at home. These animal moves combine strength, flexibility, and occasionally even endurance, which makes them a truly ideal Movevo workout for everyone. And I am very happy to be able to lead you through this little animal moves Do It Day session here with you today. Your entire body is going to be fully challenged throughout this whole entire workout. Feel free to join in together with all of your colleagues and coworkers right now, and yes, start to find some real joy in the whole idea of movement in a way that might be a little bit more unusual than what you are used to. It is a simple step outside of your daily comfort zone. We are going to get started right away with a quick little warm-up. Now we are going to do the exercise called crab arms. Crab arms, yes, the arms are moving just like those of a crab, shifting from the right side all the way over to the left side. What we want to do here is try to bring our hands as close together as we possibly can behind our backs. Make sure that you keep breathing in a very relaxed and steady manner. As you do this, it is very important to stay upright. Do not hunch over. Yes, stay tall and utilize the entire range of motion that your shoulders can provide. Don't forget to keep on smiling while you're doing it. You might already start to feel one or two of those limitations there as well. But with every single repetition that you do, you will find that it starts to get much easier for you. Try to push yourself just a little bit further now. Even though it definitely challenges your physical strength and your power, you are going to start feeling the heat very soon as we really get into the flow of this effective warm-up routine. We have just 4 more to go, then 3, then 2, and finally we reach the very last one. That is it. Very well done. Now take a moment to just shake everything out and loosen up all your muscles. Those were the crab arms. We are going to stay within the animal kingdom, of course, and we will continue our session with the early birds. Yes, we are going to spread our arms out wide now. Yes, spreading our wings out as far as they can possibly go. Yes, making ourselves look very big and very tall. And then we will begin to draw some small circles in the air like this. Yes, just like this. And keep on moving, keep on going, just like that. And keep it up. Yes, it is just like a little bird that is just now starting out on its very first attempts in learning how to fly. We circle around towards the back, keep the shoulders down nice and low, and continue to breathe in a very relaxed and steady manner.
And then right after that, you should try to increase the tempo as well. Start going much faster for 8 seconds, moving as quickly as you possibly can. Do it right now. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now change the direction and move slowly once again, just like that, rotating from the back all the way through to the front side. Make sure your shoulders stay down low, keep your neck nice and long, and keep your knees slightly bent. Yes, you will definitely start to feel that your arms are getting quite heavy by this point in the workout session today. Now we're going to start picking up the pace once again, getting faster and faster as we go along. Let's keep it moving for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now just take a moment to loosen everything up, making those big circles with your arms, feeling the stretch and the movement as you rotate them all the way around now.
And now let's do just a few more circles moving toward the front. Yes, keep up those big arm swings, those really big early bird swings for every single one of you. Yes, that was already our entire warm-up routine. I think it is already getting a little bit warm in here. Now we are bringing the legs into the game and staying with the birds, doing the eagle, the eagle. Yes, the arms are going out to the side once again, but we are also taking the legs along with us, spreading ourselves out wide. Keep going, take a step to the side, and keep on moving now, just like that.
Focus on pulling your shoulder blades together behind your back as you perform this movement. Yes, take a step to the side and keep pulling those shoulder blades together as you move along now.
Keep one of your legs completely straight while the other leg is bent deeply at the knee. Squeeze your glutes as hard as you can and then push yourself powerfully back to the center starting position. If you find that you have enough space around you, you can go ahead and alternate between both sides right now without stopping. I'll stay on this side and do about 8 deep repetitions. You can really feel it working quite well. It's important here that your knee doesn't buckle, that it stays straight, and you maintain the tension in your upper leg. Yeah, I think that we can definitely manage to fit 2 more in. All right, then take a moment to catch your breath. Relax your shoulders just a little bit, pull them up high, give everything a really good shake. Go ahead and close your eyes for a second, and then we're going to move right along to the other side in just a couple of seconds. Now go ahead and open up your arms once again to the world. Push your breastbone forward as far as you possibly can right now. Pull those shoulder blades together tightly behind your back in the center. And now we are going to spread our wings out very wide to the sides, making big, powerful eagle wing strokes all the way out to the side of the body. Certainly. Okay, let's shake it all out now. Yes, you see there are also many different kinds of animals that are incredibly flexible and move in a very smooth and graceful way. One great example of this would be the lemurs. Those of you who are already familiar with our daily challenges will definitely know it well, the lemur dance, where they are able to turn themselves almost completely around their own axis in a very smooth and fluid motion. And that is exactly what we're going to try to imitate right now. Let's start by standing with our feet about hip width apart right here, and then we're going to begin to slowly twist our bodies around, really curling and rolling ourselves inward as we move along, making sure to look back as far as you possibly can. I would suggest that we start off very slowly now. Bring your upper body down just a little bit further. Now rotate inward. You can see very clearly that the axis of the shoulders is also being twisted quite a bit. Yes, the shoulder that is coming forward is also going to be moving downward at the exact same time as well. Lean your head all the way back and look up towards the ceiling. Just look at how those lemurs are gracefully dancing away into the distance at this moment. With every single rotation and every little turn they take, they manage to move just a tiny little bit further along their way. Yes, it is precisely these specific types of twisting and rotating motions that are so absolutely and incredibly important for the overall health, strength, and flexibility of the entire spinal column and the physical structure of the back. There are far too few twisting movements in our everyday routines. We spend most of our time sitting, walking, or riding on a bicycle. However, the human spine also requires a regular amount of rotation. This spiraling action is absolutely vital in order to properly activate all those tiny muscles located between the individual vertebrae. Yes, indeed. Let's go ahead and do it just one more time on every single side now. And now let's move right back to the center again. Yes, just take a moment to catch your breath for a bit. Oh, I am still getting quite a little bit out of breath here. And yes, it's quite strenuous, such an animal workout. Next up, yes, we're back with the feathered creatures. We're with the ducks, and we're going into the feared duck walk, one of the most challenging and intense animal moves exercises, depending on how deep you go down. Let's move into a half squat position now and really try to bring your hips down as low as you possibly can. If you start to feel any pinching or discomfort in your knees, then feel free to stay a little bit higher up. But if you notice that your knees are feeling perfectly fine with this movement, then you can definitely try to go a bit deeper. Really try to stay all the way down there. Yes, you can even go significantly below the horizontal line if you want to. But since we are currently right here in the office environment, working in the office with these animal office moves, a simple half squat position will be more than enough for what we are doing today. Make sure to keep the tension in your glutes nice and tight, and then we are going to start waddling along together. Yes, just like a little duck doing the duck walk, we are moving ourselves forward, and then we go right back again. Yes, keep that movement going and stay focused on the form. Your coordination is being challenged right from the start. We're going to keep staying deep and low. Be careful to ensure that your back doesn't start to round. Hey, keep your eyes fixed straight ahead and maintain the tension in your core. We are definitely going to be doing quite a few more rounds today. Yeah, if you start to notice that it's pinching a bit, or if it's burning just a little bit in your upper thighs, then you are more than welcome to stand up for a second and shake your legs out properly. We still have enough time to get through 2 more rounds. Keep yourself down nice and low and keep your eyes looking straight ahead of you. Yes. If you do this together, perhaps as a little race or relay, that's also a fun exercise that has it all, and with some positive emotions, it gets easier right away. It won't feel as tough, it'll burn a little less. Yes, that was 4 rounds. Again, really feel the fire starting to burn in your thighs. After a tough session like this one, it serves such fantastic training for our overall downhill performance when we take on the strive. Even though that race has already happened for this season, next year is definitely going to come around again.
Yes, and then we also have another muscle group included here, which, well, is also frequently neglected in our everyday lives. These are our hip muscles, specifically the ones located on the outer side of the body. Yes, we simply perform far too few rotational movements for the hip joints during our typical daily routines and our regular activities. These muscles tend to become stiff and immobile, but they also weaken very quickly. And that is why we are going to perform a modified version of the dirty dog exercise right now. Yes, for this exercise, we are going to need a table or a very sturdy chair to work with. Hold on to it very firmly and then place your shoulders directly over your wrists. This is so that the table doesn't get pushed away from you while you are moving, especially if it happens to be a lighter table or a lighter chair that you're using. Then we are going to be in what is essentially a starting position for a plank exercise. Make sure that you don't form a tent with your body and don't let your back sag down either, okay? Go ahead and find yourselves a comfortable position that really works well for you right now in this very moment. If you stay a little bit more upright, it is going to be much easier for you, but if you go a bit lower, it will naturally become much more strenuous and quite challenging. Yes, and then we move into the dirty dog. Yeah, he is looking around for his favorite lamppost over there, and then he starts to lift up his leg just like that for us. Make sure that your hips stay perfectly stable and steady. Pull your leg all the way up towards the ceiling now. Yes, maintain that full body extension throughout the entire movement. Yes, and now even my table is starting to slide away from me right here as well.
So you need to stay as vertical as possible, making sure that the power transfer is directed straight down to the ground.
Engage your muscles and pull it upwards with a steady tension. Then gently bend your leg just a little bit. You'll definitely start to feel a good warm sensation there. If you don't happen to have a table anywhere nearby, that is no excuse at all. You can certainly do it against the wall as well. You will always be able to find something suitable so that you can carry out this specific exercise properly. Just one more repetition for every side. And now, just loosen up everything. Yes, with those exercises, we have already gone through quite a large number of different animals. I have brought a few more things along with me for the cool down phase today to help us wind down and relax a little bit, and to also place a little bit of an extra special focus on our flexibility and our mobility once again as we finish up the session. This next one comes from yoga, which I'm sure you have heard of before. It is called camel and cat. Yes, the cat-cow, stretch, and the camel pose. We are going to use the table to help us out once again. At this point in time, we definitely need to have a table because the wall simply will not be enough for us to do this exercise anymore.
Ideally, you should place your weight down onto your forearms, making sure that your legs are kept slightly bent at the knees, and then move into a cat stretch by rounding your back as much as you possibly can. Really focus on pushing upward through every single individual vertebra of your spine. Tuck your chin down toward your chest to deepen the stretch even further, and then slowly exhale as you move your body back in the opposite direction at the very end.
Gently press your spine all the way down towards the ground. Bring your foot and your leg forward, and then pull your chin up towards the ceiling. Continue to move in the natural and steady flow of your breathing as you go through the motion. Now take a very deep breath in and round your back up as high as you possibly can. And then exhale, pushing your spine all the way down towards the floor beneath you. Yes, just try to imagine that you are a little cat stretching its whole body out after it has been sleeping for a very long time. They are really able to follow their own natural intuition quite well, don't you think? They always know exactly what it is that they need for themselves in every single moment of their lives, and they just do it without any hesitation. And you are truly able to rely on your own intuition. We simply have to learn how to practice and develop it all over again. Yeah, sometimes you might even hear a little bit of a cracking sound right there in that spot. Those tiny little facet joints are starting to realign themselves and settle back into place once again. And with every single repetition that you do, you will find that your overall range of motion gets just a little bit larger each time.
Just one more time. Let's give it a try.
Yes, we'll continue right away with the table variation adapted from yoga, the downward facing dog, now in its desk version, the desk stretch downward dog.
What we are aiming for here is to create a completely straight line between your hands, yes, stretching all the way from your hands right up to your hips, pressing your spine down towards the ground and keeping your legs as straight as you can possibly manage to do. Right from the very start, you will already begin to feel, yes, that the entire backside of your body is being put into a very deep stretch, especially in your calves and the back of your thighs as well.
And then, if I can manage to press my breastbone down even further, the stretch will then extend all the way up into my shoulders.
To begin with, I would like you to just start bouncing very gently, moving up and then back down, keeping yourself completely relaxed, breathing in slowly through your nose and deep down into your belly. And now gently close your eyes. With every single bounce that you take, feel your body sinking much deeper and even further into the stretch, going deeper and deeper down into it as you go along. Yes, so now let us begin right there to intensify the stretching sensation just a little bit more by taking turns lifting up the tip of one foot. And on that same side, we also push the buttocks back just a tiny bit further. You will then be able to feel, yes, how that stretch begins to intensify and grow much stronger, particularly within the area of your calves as you continue to hold the position. It also helps to stimulate our venous pump, aiding the venous return of blood. This is very important for us when we spend a lot of time sitting down. Yes, that is it. Really press yourself into it now, going deeper and even deeper into the stretch. Move slowly and with total control, keeping yourself perfectly within the natural and steady flow of your breathing. Yes, you will notice that the upper body also rotates just a little bit along with the rest of the movement. We are looking right underneath the arm as we do this. When we are lifting up the left leg, we look through underneath on the left-hand side. When we are lifting up the right leg, we look through underneath on the right-hand side.
The last two that you'll find on every single page.
Yes, and now very slowly and gently start to come out of the position. Take a brief moment just to feel into your body and notice all the sensations there. Yes, we have worked on our strength, we have kept our bodies moving, and we have really put the focus on our flexibility and our inner flow. Thank you so very much for joining me today and for taking part in this wonderful practice session. I truly hope that you have all had a wonderful time and enjoyed yourselves together as a group. Aside from that, well, perhaps you have also felt one or two limitations along the way, which will give you the perfect opportunity throughout the final days or even the upcoming days of the move days to really place a little bit more of your focus on those specific personal target zones of yours, as well as your own goals.
I wish you all the very best of success for the future, many wonderful experiences to share together, lots of points to be earned during the upcoming move days, so that we can truly make a real difference and move more things
together for you, your team, and a good cause. Join the Movivo Move Days, the ultimate health challenge during Lent, and win exclusive prizes. Collect points for 45 days in the Movivo app, together with your colleagues or in your own personal way. Whether it's through your favorite sports, breathing exercises, giving up sugar, or ice bathing, every point counts. Are you ready?